For new membership information, press 1. For the club operating hours, press 3. For group exercise information, press 5. Your billing information...
Guest pass! 7.
24 Fitness Park March Ashley speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, how are ya? Sir. Good morning. Good morning.
That jeweled button lock is gorgeous. Trade and Company, luxury timepieces, fine designers, and flawless diamonds. In Palo Alto. The life of Washington, but some are offended at the images of blood.
Nice to meet you.
Whew. All right, just got out of the worst Uber ride ever. It was awful. It was like, start, stop, stop, stop. Anyway, we're at Mind Pump right now. We're gonna do a full day of filming. I have no idea what we're filming about, but it's leading up to the release of our podcast that we did. So, more on that later. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Small or medium?
Medium is perfect. Just do this.
Yep.
Whew.
Good, that works.
This looks nice.
What's up?
Headphones, like,
Liquid death, murder your thirst. Is it literally just water?
it's a great promo right there.
Liquid death.
It's good water too.
It's great water. All right, here we go. All right, ready? Let's see what happens. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mind Pump TV. I'm your host, Jordan Syatt. But if you actually think that you'll be happier looking back and saying that you pushed outside your comfort zone, that you proverbially kicked Joe Stick in the nuts, and that you just did what you wanted to do because you wanted to do it because it was good for you, then do that. Because going outside your comfort zone and doing what's right for you and achieving your goals, nothing feels better than that.
Let's go.
Yeah, thanks, it's nice.
You want to give an update what we're doing?
Yeah, I'm super hungry right now. Just finished filming. We're gonna get some Mexican. I think this is Mexican food. Healthy Mexican food. Look out.
Sorry.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. The avocado shrimp salad looks super good too.
Their salads are amazing.
I already said what I got.
I was kind of hoping you would have done it in like a cowboy accent.
Want me to do it over again in a cowboy accent?
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got? We got right here. We got some corn. We got some corn right here. Looks like a little charred corn, which is nice. It gives a little crunch to it. We got some cucumber, a little sliced cucumber. Some tomatoes, right? With the tomato. We got some onions, all right? Now I know some people don't like onions. So if you're gonna comment below that you don't like onions, you can fuck off. We got some shrimp. Some shrimp. Looks like a nice little grilled shrimp, and some avocado as well on a bit of romaine lettuce. So we're gonna dive right in now, and I'm just gonna enjoy my food. Garbanzo con chile, Japanese peanut regular. Why the fuck can you not get on a fucking... I don't know yet. I'm super hungry. So we're just thinking about loading up on stuff.
Just a bunch of stuff.
I had a fair amount of fats earlier with the chips and with
The guac.
The guac, so I don't really need fats right now. Chorritos con chile y limón. Saladitos.
You're having such trouble with...
Yeah, why the fuck? What's going on? Get through the hole. That's what she said. Get in there. What's up, guys?
Equipment, certified personal trainers. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. Operating hours, press 3. Exercise information, press 5. For billing information,
Guest pass!
automated. If you'd like to speak to one of our club team members,
Yes.
please press 7 now.
7.
24-hour fitness park march is actually speaking. I'm gonna help you.
Hey, how are ya?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I was wondering, do you take guest passes?
9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay, cool. So if I come in at like 8 p.m. tonight, I could get a day pass?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, we made it. Let's go work out.
Just go in.
For the short people among us, if you're lifting more than you weigh, you gotta hook your knees underneath like this. Let me tell them what happened. Alright, here's the deal. First of all, this gym sucks. The vibes in this gym are the worst. The music doesn't exist. And you just walk in and everyone's just like... I feel like it's just like everyone's an alien here. No one's smiling, no one's like, hey, how are you? It's just like... On top of that, I also fucked the workout up. Sorry, Paul Carter. I did the wrong workout. I've been doing the warm-ups for the first exercise. I was supposed to start off with single arm lat pull downs, and I've been doing just regular lat pull downs. So
How are you gonna adjust?
I was gonna switch, but all the handles are being taken. I'm just like, I don't want to stay in this gym any longer, so I'm just gonna do this as the main first exercise, which is a lat exercise anyway, and then go do the rest of the workout properly. This song really does hit me in the feels.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a great song.
I don't know this song.
You've never heard this song?
Nope. That thing's not doing anything.
It's literally just like, see how much we can fucking annoy the shoppers.
Until they all
We got
leave.
30 minutes until we close. Let's just turn this thing on and drive around. You get so much more in one of those.
I know.
And you're gonna get those two? Oberto?
These are a little bit smaller. Yeah, those are kettle cooked. Yes, those are clutch.
Oh yeah. Yep. You've never heard this song?
Never heard it.
You've really never heard this song?
Nope.
For fuck's sake.
It's just like the movies. I don't watch movies. I don't hear them.
No, but you know music. You like Justin Bieber, you like...
Yeah, but not whoever this is.
You don't even... you know
I don't know who it is. I couldn't guess. There it is. They probably don't even need to move that pallet.
They're like, hey, just pretend like you're gonna move it and then just stand there and fuck with it. Can I get just 3 chicken tacos, please?
3 chicken tacos?
Yes, please. Wow.
That's yours.
Oh, thank you. I got 3 chicken tacos. And they just look so good. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nice.
Ready?
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
with this.
What's going on? We are in Los Angeles now. We're about to go in and do a podcast with Matt Davella. He's a super cool dude. He's a super engaged YouTube audience. He has an amazing podcast. We're going to do that with him. And we'll probably catch up with you when we're either on our way or back at the hotel.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Talk about your Back to New York starter pack.
We got 52 grams of protein. I wonder how much protein this has. This is 9 grams of protein. This is stuff that people overlook, right? They're like, oh, this is just carbs. But it's like, it's got 9 grams of protein in the whole thing. Just did a Q&A on Instagram, so I'm going to do some of those.
There we go.
I love those.
There we go.
Love those. So, that's it, man. You know?
Flight back to EWR.
Hamstring curls. Let's get it. Sound check, sound check. Chocolate frogs, fizzing whiz-bees, puking pastels. I hate Dolores Umbridge. Okay, sound is working. What's going on, guys? In this workout, this was my lower body glute and hamstring focused workout. And so just so I know I've said it a lot, I want to say it again. Paul Carter is designing my workouts. So his link to his Instagram is in the description of the video. I want to make sure he gets full credit for this because he's a really great coach and I like him a lot. Now, the first exercise of this workout is a single leg curl. It is absolutely awful in the best way possible. Basically, what I'm doing here is I'm working up to 2 top sets of 6 to 8 reps. Okay, so I'm trying to have a controlled eccentric. It doesn't have to be super long. I'm just making sure that I'm controlling it the whole way down. And what I did is I worked up to 2 top sets of 50 pounds for 6 reps per leg. So after that, then I jumped into the regular leg curls. And for this, it's the same exact thing, working up to 2 top sets, except this time it's 8 to 10 reps. So instead of 6 to 8, we're going 8 to 10. And I worked up to 2 top sets at 80 pounds for 10 reps. And what's really important to remember at this point is my hamstrings are fried. I already feel them, they're burning. I'm walking over, I'm gonna go to the leg press for the next exercise, and my hamstrings are already screaming at me. And I think it's important to realize this with a relatively low amount of volume. It wasn't doing 4, 5, 6 sets. It was 2 top sets of each main exercise, and that's all I needed. And this is what Paul talks about a lot, is the value of intensity. And if you've been watching my vlogs, you've seen that I've been putting everything I have into my main work sets. And if you find that you're not really feeling it, and if you find that maybe let's say it's 10 reps and you finish 10 reps and it's just like, oh, okay, like it wasn't that bad, up the weight. Challenge yourself, push yourself. It's really important. You're not gonna get stronger if you're not challenging yourself, okay? And it doesn't mean you have to increase the weight every single time. Challenge yourself, push yourself. Try and do better. From here, I went on to the leg press, and this was actually, I was really excited. I got a big jump from last week. So last week, I did 455 for a set of 12. This week, what we did was, we did 1 top set for a set of 12, and then another set for a set of 20. This is the great part about having a training partner or somebody with you. So again, last week I got 455 for 12. This week I got 495 for 12, and then Rico didn't think I was going to be able to get 495 for 20. For whatever reason, I was in a super competitive mood, so I kept 495 on the machine, and then I did that for 20 reps. It felt really tough. It was brutal. You'll see me struggling. My legs are shaking. My face is red like a raspberry. This is the whole purpose of what Paul's programming is for me. I also want to emphasize, and this is a really good cue I learned from Paul, every time I've done leg presses, I felt a lot of stress in my lower back, and I've generally always felt them in my quads as opposed to my glutes. So what Paul had me doing here, because this is a glute and hamstring focused lower body day, is number 1, he got me with a little bit of a wider stance and higher up on the foot plate. Okay, so a little bit wider stance, higher up on the foot plate, you're gonna get a little bit more posterior chain, you're gonna get a little bit more glute and hamstring. But the cue here is, instead of thinking about pushing the pad away from you, instead of thinking about pushing the foot plate away from you, what you want to think about is actually pushing your glutes towards the foot plate. And when you consciously think about pushing your glutes towards the foot plate, you feel them come in. It's super cool to find that mind muscle connection, and I'd never done that before I tried that cue, so I encourage you to give that a shot. So after the leg press, we moved on to the hip thrust, and last week I did 295 for 12. This week I worked up to a single set of 20, and just feeling really good. I ended up doing 315 for 20 reps. Looking at the footage, 100% my technique was not as clean as it could have or should have been, so I'm going to stay there. I'm going to focus on making sure that I slow things down, control the weight a little bit more on the eccentric, but super stoked that I got 315 for 20. It's just a huge jump from the week before. And then the last move, dumbbell RDLs. Paul's going to kill me. I forgot my straps, my Versa grips, so I did a single set at 95 with 95-pound dumbbells for 8 reps, and then 80-pound dumbbells for 15 reps. And what I really, really, really want you to focus on here and notice is, number one, how deliberately and how emphasized my hip hinge is. I'm really focusing on sending my glutes back towards the wall behind me. I'm not reaching for the floor with my arms. That's when people hurt their back. It's not trying to reach for the floor with your hands. It's trying to send your glutes back to the wall behind you. Also, I'm not locking out the RDL. And this is something that I'm sure there'll be people in the comments like, why aren't you locking out your RDLs? This was actually, Paul specifically instructed me, do not lock them out fully, because I want you to keep constant tension on your glutes and hamstrings. So it's by design, and it's really interesting. I can use less weight with this exercise and feel it more when I'm not going fully to lockout. So if you're having trouble feeling your glutes and hamstrings in an RDL movement, try not fully locking out so you can keep constant tension on your glutes and your hamstrings. So that's it. This is the whole workout. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you like this vlog, please tell Rico and I. Rico's putting in an outrageous amount of work into these videos, and we're constantly learning. We just want to try and make them as good and informative and educational and entertaining as possible. So if you like them, please tell us. If you think we can incorporate something to make them better, please tell us. Either way, we love you. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Good job.